Let's move on to the third topic, which is to understand the conditions or shurut of Kalima Tawheed. Kalima Tawheed has 7 conditions. These 7 conditions were not invented by the people. They are all established from the Quran and Sunnah. All 7 conditions are important to truly understand Kalima Tawheed. We will list them out in the order of their importance along with their evidence or dalil from the Quran and Sunnah. The first condition is knowledge, al-ilm. Al-ilm means to have the knowledge of the meaning of La ilaha illallah, which we already learned is that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. The opposite of al-ilm is ignorance. It is al-jahl. If a person does not have the correct understanding of the meaning of Kalima Tawheed, then that person is ignorant. On the other hand, if the person knows its meaning, then that person has certainly known and understood the most basic teaching of Islam correctly. The evidence or dalil for the importance of having the knowledge of Kalima Tawheed is the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, فَعَلَمْ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. So know that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. Now we will move on to the second condition. The second condition is certainty, al-yaqeen. Al-yaqeen is to be certain that La ilaha illallah, that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. The opposite of al-yaqeen is suspicion and doubt. We should have no doubt in the meaning of Kalima Tawheed, and we have to understand that there can be no other meanings with it. Even if the entire world goes against you with regards to the meaning of Kalima Tawheed and tries to give you a different understanding or explanation of Kalima Tawheed, you must be firm in your belief and oppose their view. There is only one meaning of Kalima Tawheed, and that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. The evidence of being certain and having no doubt about the meaning of Kalima Tawheed is the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, إنما المؤمنون الذين آمنوا بالله ورسوله ثم لم يرتابوا وجاهدوا بأموالهم وأنفسهم في سبيل الله أولئك هم الصادقون. The believers are only the ones who believed in Allah and His Messenger, and then doubt not but strive with their properties and their lives in the cause of Allah. It is those who are the truthful. Please note that Allah describes the characteristic of a believer by saying that they don't doubt after having Iman. ثُمَّ لَمْ يَرْتَابُوا, and then doubt not. After a person believes and is upon Iman, he cannot doubt Kalima Tawheed. This is the evidence or dalil that Iman is based on yaqeen, and without yaqeen or certainty, there remains doubt. And to doubt the foundation of the religion is disbelief. It is kufr. That is why it's a condition to have yaqeen or certainty on this knowledge of Kalima Tawheed. Now we will move on to the third condition. The third condition is sincerity, al-ikhlas. Al-ikhlas is to sincerely affirm that La ilaha illallah. The opposite of al-ikhlas is ash-shirk. We should worship Allah alone and perform the different acts of worship sincerely only for His sake, not for anyone else's sake. Otherwise, we would be committing shirk. And the evidence or dalil for ikhlas is, as we have discussed earlier, the ayah in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا أُمِرُوا إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ هُنَفَاءَ وَيُقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَيُؤْتُوا الزَّكَاةَ وَذَلِكَ دِينُ الْقَيِّمَةِ. And they were not commanded except to worship Allah, being sincere to Him in religion, inclining to truth and to establish prayer and to give zakah, and that is the correct religion. This is because the entire religion is based upon sincerity towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. Now we will come on to the fourth condition. The fourth condition is love, al-mahabbah. Al-Mahabbah is to love La ilaha illallah. The opposite of Al-Mahabbah is hatred, and we should not have even a bit of hate for Kalima Tawheed. We must have love for Kalima Tawheed, for its meaning and all those people who know and practice its correct teaching. And the evidence or dalil for love is the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَتَّخِذُوا مِنْ دُونِ اللَّهِ أَنْدَادًا يُحِبُّونَهُمْ كَحُبِّ اللَّهِ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَشَدُّ حُبًّا لِلَّهِ. And the meaning of this ayah is, and among the people are those who take other than Allah as equals to Him. They love them as they should love Allah, but those who believe are stronger in love for Allah. But is every form of love truthful? That is why the fifth condition is truthfulness, as-sidq. As-sidq is to truthfully affirm that La ilaha illallah. The opposite of as-sidq is hypocrisy. Love can be deceitful or hypocritical as well. The evidence for this is the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. And of mankind there are some who say, we believe in Allah and the last day, while in fact they believe not. Now we come to the sixth condition. The sixth condition is acceptance, al-qubul. Al-qubul is to accept La ilaha illallah. The opposite of al-qubul is rejection. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, إِنَّهُمْ كَانُوا إِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ. Truly, when it is said to them, La ilaha illallah, they puffed themselves up with pride. The disbelievers did not say Kalima Tawheed with their tongues. They did not believe in it and they used to reject it. It is important to accept and affirm La ilaha illallah by uttering it with the tongue. Now we come to the seventh condition. The seventh and last condition is submission, al-inqiyad. Al-inqiyad is to implement along with its necessities in actions La ilaha illallah. The opposite of al-inqiyad is abandonment. If we accept it and utter it with our tongues but do not act upon it, then what is the benefit of accepting it? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَنْ يُسْلِمْ وَجْهَهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَهُوَ مُحْسِنٌ فَقَدِ اسْتَمْسَكَ بِالْعُرْوَةِ الْوُثْقَى وَإِلَى اللَّهِ عَاقِبَةُ الْأُمُورِ. And whoever submits his face to Allah while he is a doer of good, then he has grasped the most trustworthy handhold, and to Allah will be the outcome of all matters. So you can see here that it is about submitting our will to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is called al-inqiyad, submitting oneself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and putting Kalima Tawheed and its necessities into practice through actions. Remember that we come to know from the above conditions that Kalima Tawheed is not about articulation of the tongue alone. Rather, along with pronouncing it verbally, one needs to have knowledge, certainty, sincerity, love, truthfulness, acceptance, and implementation of it through actions. Thank you for watching here for the hereafter.